Hey kids, welcome to the Geek and I podcast. My name is John, and we are checking out some news from around the web. If you're anything like me and you've grown up a Star Wars fan, you were so excited to see your favorite hero, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I loved Obi-Wan Kenobi since the original trilogy. I thought he was the greatest. He was the best character in the three movies. He was quiet, he was intelligent, he was brave, and he sacrificed himself to help everybody escape the Death Star. And then he came back as a spirit, as a Force ghost, to tell Luke what he needed to do and how he needed to do it. And then he helped Luke in Return of the Jedi find his way when he was about to be lost. And then what does Disney go and do? They turn him into a weasel. I was so looking forward to Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I just finished episode 4. Usually these things, I come home and I put them on. It's happened. Discovery, didn't get through Discovery. Picard was a disaster. Could not watch Picard. Strange New Worlds. I'm still having trouble getting through a full episode in a sitting without falling asleep. Obi-Wan Kenobi, I was so excited for. But then what? You see Luke for maybe 15 seconds through the binoculars, and that's it? Let me tell you something. Obi-Wan Kenobi's job, you have one job, protect Luke Skywalker. And what do? First episode, you hightail it out of there, off the world, off of Tatooine. And isn't it funny how the planet that said they say if there's the bright center to the universe, Tatooine is the farthest from it. Seems like everything's happening in Tatooine. Everything's going on down there in Tatooine. You got Boba Fett, you got the Mandalorian coming by and visiting, you got Obi-Wan's there. I mean, it is like the hub. It's like Grand Central Station for the universe. But that's neither here nor there. We are here to talk about this. Deadline is reporting. Check this out. Stranger Things surges past Obi-Wan Kenobi in streaming showdown, posting biggest U.S. debut since March 2020, Neilson says. Surges past. That doesn't mean only a few more viewers. That means a hell of a lot more viewers. Makes me almost want to watch Stranger Things. I haven't seen any season of Stranger Things yet. I don't know why. I tried to watch season 1. I thought season 1 was pretty cool. Get through the first couple of episodes. Very, very Spielbergian, with the kids playing their games down in the basement. Almost wanted them to order pizza and have E.T. show up in the backyard. But season 4 of Stranger Things has just taken down the Jedi Master. Let's see what they have to say. The newest batch of episodes of Stranger Things, which arrived on Netflix the same day that Obi-Wan Kenobi premiered on Disney Plus, powered the show to 5.1 billion minutes of streaming in its first 3 days. Obi-Wan with shorter and fewer episodes had a more subdued launch with about 1 billion minutes. Even so, its debut was the biggest for Disney Plus. I'd like to see the numbers on the concurrent episodes. The Marvel series Loki reached that threshold, but only after a handful of episodes were in circulation. So Obi-Wan is the best series that they've had on Disney Plus. And it's unwatchable. The numbers captured during the week of May 23 to 29, the series debuted on the 27th in a head-to-head clash with the start of the long Memorial Day weekend, as Top Gun Maverick was also making its theatrical bow. Neilson released the figures for the two series today, a departure from its usual rhythm of delivering streaming stats about a month after the fact, and generally on Thursdays. I guess that's the show. I guess somebody over at Netflix, over at Neilson, doesn't like Disney and wants to show. Maybe they're a Star Wars fan. Maybe they love Obi-Wan Kenobi so much that they're like, you know what, Charlie? Let's release these numbers now. Show Disney how crappy they are. Other than The Mandalorian, there hasn't been one thing Disney produced of Star Wars that I enjoy. Force Awakens was just a remake of all three movies put together. Don't even get me started on The Last Jedi. Almost unwatchable. I mean, it had the potential. It had potential of being a good movie. But then you throw in stupid your mama jokes. Oh, I have a message for General Hux from his mother. Haha, that's so funny. I mean, that's a 12-year-old joke. That's a joke for 12-year-olds. But I guess that's what Disney is. Disney's for 12-year-olds. Disney ain't the sophisticated Star Wars hero's journey like it used to be. Then comes what was the last one? The Rise of Skywalker. Would have been better if it was called The Rise of Palpatine, because he came back. What a joke. What are we going to do? Oh, we can't, can we think of another? Let's see. Oh, how about Palpatine comes back? What a great idea. Don't get me started on... Let's continue here before I get really annoyed. The season 4 rollout of Stranger Things is a staggered one, with the first 7 episodes landing in May and the final 2 hitting the service in July. According to Neilson, the show is just the third title ever to crack 5 billion weekly viewing minutes, ranking number 3 after pandemic darlings The Tiger King with 5.3 billion and Ozark with 5.2 billion. Those records were established during the intensity of the COVID lockdowns in March of 2020 as Netflix subscriber levels exploded. That's right, when the government tells you can't go anywhere, what else are you going to do? It ain't happening again, I'll tell you that. They can tell me to stay home. I'll be out in the car with my windows down, coughing over everybody. I am so done with government mandates and lockdowns. I will never wear a mask again. I probably got sick from wearing a mask. But other than that, I'd like to keep my channel, so we'll move on. In terms of total minutes available, Stranger Things has 32 episodes from its full run compared to just the first 2 for Obi-Wan. So I guess this is a couple of weeks old, because they're up to 4 crappy episodes now, and that one episode with with Leia being chased through the forest. The greatest meme I've seen so far is Leia being chased by those idiots in the forest with the music of Benny Hill playing. In an effort to come up with a more viable head-to-head comparison, Neilson isolated performance of each debut episode of the season on the respective streaming services. Now that through that lens, Friday viewing of the first episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi saw 4% more viewing than Stranger Things, with 6.2 million total views compared to 6 million. Disney also moved up the time the series went live compared to its usual Friday switch flipping. For the 3 full-day weekend, however, the first Stranger Things episode outdrew Obi-Wan 12 million to 11 million. Both Netflix and Disney are hungry for new views, for hits, as they do battle and streaming together. After 2 straight soft quarters, including a report in April of its first subscriber loss in more than a decade, and a bleak outlook for current quarter. Of course there's going to be bleak. What are the first things people are going to cancel? I mean, it's not going to be much, but a $14 or $15 Netflix subscription per month. I mean, nowadays that's only 2 gallons of gas in some places. But still, $12 could be food for a week for some people. I can survive on $12 in food. Go down to Dollar Tree or $1.25 Tree now and buy some Hot Pockets, because that's where it's going to happen. It's going to get so bad that everybody be eating Hot Pockets. But there you have it. $966 million minutes over the Memorial Day weekend compared to 592. So 1 billion minutes compared to 600,000 minutes of streaming. Stranger Things versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know. They killed Obi-Wan Kenobi, and now we got Cassian Andor coming soon. Hopefully that's okay. If they stick to the formula of Rogue One, Cassian Andor could be a decent show. I really enjoy. The only thing that I enjoy of Disney Star Wars so far is Rogue One, and I don't know if that's because it had the story idea from one of the guys who worked with Lucas in the prequels. So at least somebody with some love and some knowledge of Star Wars. I'm not looking forward to the next episode of Obi-Wan. See what they destroy next. Well, thanks for watching. Now I'm upset. I guess I'll have to go wash my palate. Wash my streaming palate with a nice hearty helping of the Orville. At least Seth MacFarlane understands science fiction. And when you have an appreciation for a product, you know what to do with it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll have some links down below to some other videos. We are going to the Dallas Fan Expo next weekend, June 17th, 18th, and 19th at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center. We will see you there. Let's go watch some Orville. Give some Orville some love so we get a season 3. That being said, thank you for watching this far. If you have, we appreciate all your minutes here on the Geek and I podcast, and we will talk to you soon. Later.